pull my shirt up. Good grief. Hello. I think it's Saturday. Possibly. Possibly Saturday. All right. So, I've been seeing lots and lots and lots of my friends. I say, well, now, hi, Kelly. I've been seeing a lot of friends who are, I mean, every time I turn around, somebody's announcing a new network marketing that they've started with. And I think that's awesome. Good Lord, I do it. And I've been doing it for the last 2 years or whatever. But some of you may not know that my previous company was not my first. Way back in my 20s, way back in my 20s, I'm like, how long ago was that? Way too long. I was with Mary Kay. I'm just gonna say the name, doesn't matter. I was with Mary Kay, and oh gosh, this was before things like cell phones and you didn't have social media, none of that, no Facebook, nothing. And then when my girls were starting seventh grade, we had two girls that were starting seventh grade, and then we had one that was going to be coming up, and everybody's wearing makeup, and it was super, super expensive to, hey, everybody, to buy makeup for yourself and three teenage daughters. I mean, oh my God, I was going broke. So I signed up with a different company. And that company ended up going out of business, got bought out, whatever. So I see lots of things. I see a lot of people that kind of jump and change. And I guess, you could say, well, Sherry, you did that too. And I did. And I kind of want to explain why it looks like I jumped ship from one company that seemed really fantastic to this new one. So here goes. Are you ready for this? These are questions that I considered before I switched over. Because it wasn't just because somebody said, hey, let's do this. I mean, I trusted Callie. I trusted, that this was going to be a good adventure, a good opportunity. But I had to, think about things. I had to answer some questions. So these are about 5 of the questions that I answered, and I really think they're very important. No matter what you are considering, if you are shopping network marketing, you need to get the answers to. I had to pray about it. I did have to pray about it because this is serious. When you're going to spend money to join a company and hope for money in return to help your family, I pray about stuff. So I had to pray about it before I could give her an answer. And I'm so glad God said yes. But my prayers led me to answering these kind of questions, okay? And it's not questions that were easy to find the answers to. Some of them were. Some of them were just things that you had to think about, okay? This is no different than when you comparison shop for, I don't know, we looked for a couch one time and we looked at different places. We considered the quality, we considered the price, we considered, are they going to deliver it? Is that going to be an extra price? Can we come get it? Will that lower the price? When you comparison shop, you have to think about what's going to get you the best deal for your money. And y'all, that's no different than comparison shopping which company you're going to join, okay? So this is really not I know which one I would join, but but here you go. For all of you out there who are wondering what in the world, I'm getting barraged by all these people who think that I should join their company and be on their team, and oh my gosh, one thing, they probably see some serious potential in you that you don't see in yourself, okay? That's probably one reason. This is just a little side note. Yes, we're a little biased. They probably see something great in you that perhaps you don't see in yourself, Okay, keep that in mind when you do get barraged with messages from people who want you to join their team. Okay, but there could be other reasons. So let's look at these. The first thing that I would say to you is, what are your options? Okay, when you sign up, when you buy that box or you buy that kit, what are you actually signing up to do? What are your options? So first of all, are you expected to sell because your sales are needed for somebody else to promote? Okay, think about that for a second. When I signed up for this company, my sales don't necessarily help somebody else promote. It can, but I'm not beat over the head with it. Okay, does that make sense? So what I sell is what I sell. Okay, you need to think about that. The next thing is, can you just sell whatever you want? Can you just sell? I want to sell today, and this week I don't want to. I don't want to have to work at it. Okay, think about what your options are. Are you good? And people can be so good and so sneaky. I mean, beware. Some people will tell you, "Oh, you can sell whatever you want. You don't have to sell." I mean, nobody in their right mind is going to tell you that you can just sell. You can just sign up to get the business box, or you can just sign up to get the kit. Nobody really likes a kidnapper. They don't really like that. I only know of one company that will let you do that, and it's not this one. But can you sell what you're comfortable with selling, or are you being pushed to sell and do things that you don't really agree with because you're being told that the people above you are not promoting and it's your fault? Okay, what are your options? Why are you there? Okay, second one, can you make a decent commission without building a team? Y'all, that needs to be, I should have put that one number one. Can you make a decent commission without having to build a large team, or without building a team at all? Okay, you need to know the comp plan. Whatever company you need to, and if whoever is trying to recruit you says something like, well, you can learn all about the comp plan later, then that should be a red flag and you should walk away. Okay, you need to be handed the comp plan. You need to know what it looks like. I mean, and if they don't think to give it to you, ask. If they don't give it to you, then I would move on. Keep on shopping. Okay, because here you can make a commission, a decent one. I mean, last month I made a car payment size one. Yes. Let me say it again. I made a car payment size amount. And I'm going to again this month. Okay? I could have done that without a team. I have a team. I have one girl under me. She has two girls under her. But listen to me. This is important. I only get paid commission on the one girl. And that's not a bad thing. Hear me. That's not a bad thing. That means that I need to work if I want to make more. Okay? It doesn't mean that I just sign up a whole bunch of people and get everybody else to sign up a whole bunch of people and I can sit back on my butt and do nothing. Okay? There's some equity. And I love that. I love that. So yes, you need to make sure you can make a decent commission without having to build a gigantic team. Okay? That's really important. And I think for most of us, we all have a different vision or a thought of what that decent commission is. For me, a decent commission is to be able to, our camper costs $375 a month. I made more than that last month. I made enough to I could pay for our camper. Yeah. That's what I and I love it. Love it. Makes me feel so good. All right. Number 3. What are the requirements that you have to fulfill in order to stay with the company? Now, this is really something else that's very, very important. What are the requirements that you must fulfill in order to stay with the company? First of all, do they have a monthly quota or a monthly sales that you must sell in order to stay with the company? Okay, you need to think about if that's too high or if it's, unrealistic, like that. Is there a yearly? Now, I will tell you that most every network marketing, they're going to have, my last company had one, you need to make this in order to be active. This one, Pomifera has, this one has one. But you're not penalized if you don't. And nobody is, bursting your email box and your messenger inbox to tell you that you have to do this. Okay? Nobody does that. Are you encouraged? Yes. Encouraging someone to do more to help themselves, do more for their family is a lot different than bullying somebody into, you're the reason we didn't get the promotion. Okay? Big difference. Big difference. So, what are the requirements that you need to fulfill in order to stay with the company? Monthly quotas, and you need to know, is this something, if I don't meet it, am I going to be kicked out? Or, what's the deal? Yearly quotas. Some companies have yearly quotas. What's the deal with that? How much is that? Is that too high? Whatever. And the last thing for what requirements do you need to fulfill has to do with yearly and monthly fees. We all get these websites. We all get these different tools that we can use. Are we having to pay for those? Do we have to pay a monthly fee to stay with the company? Then when it comes to the time, your anniversary where you signed up, do you have to pay another fee? I like this company because it doesn't make us do that. We don't have to pay monthly fees. We don't have to pay yearly fees. Once you sign up, you're in the ball game. I spent 2 years paying a lot of extra money, and I don't feel I got that money back. So this makes me happy to not have to pay those extra fees, because I love what our CVO says. She said, I'm not going to have you pay me to advertise and market my products. That's crazy. And I say, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So reviewing real quick, what are your options? Are you supposed to sell a certain amount that's helping somebody else promote, or can you just sell what you want to? Can you make a decent commission yourself without having to build a huge team? What are the requirements that you need to fulfill in order to stay? Do you have to meet monthly quotas? Do you have to meet yearly quotas? Do you have to have, extra fees tacked on each month and each year? And yes, Callie, do you have to keep inventory? That's a huge one. Neither one of the companies that I've been with lately had us to keep inventory, and I absolutely love that. Y'all, my nose is itching so bad. Allergies are killing me. I love that you don't have to keep inventory, because that's just one less thing to deal with. Where would you put it? It's crazy. All right, so here's number, I'm going to switch up number 4 and number 5. I'm going to do number 5 first. Is there a simple system in place in that company to help you be successful from the very beginning? Okay. Sometimes companies will say, you need to be in this group and this group and this group and this group and listen to this person and this person and this person and this person. And you're like, okay. I mean, that you don't have time to do all that. And then you get, I don't know, basically, I've listened to some people just ring me out. It felt like they were speaking right to me, ring me out because I didn't have I didn't have enough time in my 24-hour day after teaching and cooking and cleaning and all that to sit down and watch 45 more hours of training. And I couldn't find it because everything was in a different place. Hello. Ain't nobody got time for that. No. So think about that, because if you're, are you going to teach me how to do this? When somebody recruits you, that's kind of their job. You're the one they're going to answer. You're the one that's supposed to give the answers to that person. So if you're being recruited by somebody and they can't answer those kind of questions, red flag, run away. Okay? Red flag, run away. Simple system. We've got one. It's so simple. It's so simple, and it just moves so smoothly with what you do every day. I mean, really. It doesn't get any simpler. It's so easy. It's so easy. And it all has to do with social media, and it works with whichever platform that you're comfortable with. It's amazing. And there's not 3,000 groups to go to. I mean, there's support everywhere. There's support with your people. There's support with corporate. There's just support. And it's simple and it's not crazy. You're not like all over the place. You can find something quick and easy. Got a question about this? You can find it. And if you can't find it, somebody else already knows where it's at. It's a system that uses each other's strengths and makes everybody look like a leader. No joke. I mean, you're going to feel confident within the first week. So if you are not with a company like that, or you're shopping around and you're not seeing that, then I would suggest that's not the company for you. Here's the last thing, and I think it's really one of the most important things. Number 5. Will the company let you be yourself? And I mean really, really be yourself. Will they encourage you to find a voice and use it? Okay, this is important. Listen to that one more time. Are you with a company that encourages you to find your voice and use it? Are they trying to mold you into this cookie cutter that this is what you've got to do and this is how you have to present? And I'm not talking, you need to go out and be vulgar and, raunchy and all that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about we have pursuits and we have passions and we have things that we are extremely that are precious to us, and we want to share those things. I mean, God puts things on our hearts, and we feel very passionate about certain things. In your company, are you being encouraged to use your platform in your company to speak for those pursuits and passions? Because if you're not, then you need to turn around and go somewhere else. Okay? Because I can't, from a personal standpoint, I feel like in the last 3 or 4 months, ever how long Pomifera has started, I feel like I have found my voice. I have found what I'm supposed to do with being on Facebook and talking to people and doing lives. And it's not just Pomifera. It's not just skincare. And I'm encouraged by all my people to speak what it is. And I think that is just an amazing, amazing thing. And if you don't have that where you're at, then oh my goodness, you've got to go somewhere you can. And I think about some of these other people that I work with, and I absolutely love all the personalities because you're not encouraged. You know, nobody's going to shame you for your goofiness. Nobody's going to shame you for your weirdness. Nobody's going to shame you for your strange hobbies. I mean, put those suckers on Facebook. Show people what you're doing. What I love about this company compared to the other ones that I have been with, and I can only speak to the ones that I've been a part of, even the ones, excuse me, before social media, this one does not make me fit a mold. I don't have to be squished into some cookie cutter like I'm Play-Doh, and I'm going to come out looking like everybody else. And that's what I love about this. So I just felt like I had to come on here. I had to share this because I have seen so many people, so many women that are looking for something else. Something else. And there's a lot of places that we go for that something else, and it's not fulfilling. And it doesn't let us, speak our hearts. And this place does it. Pomifera does it. So think about your options. Think about the commission that you can make with just you if you had no team whatsoever. Think about what extra requirements you have to do. Think about, is there a simple system? Do you have a support system that's going to teach you, that's going to, grow you and encourage you and then let you fly by being yourself? Y'all, that is so important. I'm so sorry, my nose is so itchy. So that's what's on my heart. I wanted to share that. And I would love to be that person that encourages you and loves on you and helps you to grow and find your place in this world. I would love to do that because we have one of the best little teams on this whole place, in this whole company. And I'm not just saying that by numbers. So excited. So excited. So, I love y'all. I don't want you making the wrong mistakes. That's why I came on here. Because I felt like, I do. I see some people and I'm like, oh man, don't join over there. Come to me. I'm thinking, I see what you can do. And we could just make that grow. And that's what I want to do. I want to make this grow. I want to help you find your place where you can make your mark in this world. I love y'all, and I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday. Bye-bye.